goes. It's live. Share this with the people. Uh, yeah. Yo, what's good, guys? Shit sound like a 1999 throwaway Jay-Z beat. Can we loop that? Can we loop it?
Seven, three.
What? Did the sample stay? Logic album was surprisingly dope. Well, that's good to hear. Excuse me. Main dose. Do you think all the BS is getting weeded out and quality has come back full circle? Nope. I don't think that's what's happening. I think that what's happening is the all of these artists that like Atlantic Records and the fucking what's it called like the internet labels and shit like that, um like all that like goofy ass like internet money type music and shit like that. It was they tried to gaslight us and tell us that that shit was significant, and it's not. It's all disposable and throwaway music, and they can't make no money off that shit after the pandemic. The pandemic exposed a lot of people. Like bro, I went to a Missy and Busta Rhymes tour. You know what I mean? And that shit sold out the the Panthers arena in Broward. And there's nobody from like after like Drake's school of like Drake, Kendrick, and them. Like there's nobody that's came out. Like those dudes came out in like 2009. There's nobody that's came out, since they had their like their peak was like 2015, and in that 9 year period there's nobody who's come out that's been like, as like star studded as them. You know what I mean? There's nobody who's like made anything that's like, like, and the guys who were on pace to do it, like Triple X or Kodak, like, they're dead or in jail, or Young Thug is suffering. But all that shit with buying the views and making stuff look more popular than it was, and they played with people's brains, bro. They played with they played with they played with people's minds, and now like you're seeing the result of it, bro. The result of it is that you got like creators who were excited to use AI because they don't want to fucking dig for a sample. You know what I mean? You got or they don't know how to play guitar, and they're too shy and introverted to go meet somebody who's dope with their instrument. You know what I mean? Or they feel like they're too old, and they feel goofy fucking communicating with other musicians, or they're just bad at communicating, period. You know what I mean? But there's nobody that people are running out to see. There's nobody like there's like, bro, nobody wants to pay $250 to go see Ice Spice. And they tried to tell us that she was Nicki Minaj, bro. Like they tried to tell us that Lil Nas X was a big deal. There's nobody paying $250 to go see Lil Nas X and Ice Spice. bro, I dare Lil Nas and Ice Spice to try to go on tour. Go try to do fucking fart and what's it called Old Town Road and Montero and see if people come to see that shit live. I mean, everyone wants to see that. It was painfully apparent when like festival season came out, and you had to get, in order to get people to come see, in order to get people to go out the house, you had to get like like legit 75 artists together. Yeah, you had to get 75 artists together to get people to pay money to go see music. And it's because, bro, this shit is so like painfully disposable. You just have conversations about stupid shit like relevancy, you know. Think about how stupid that is, bro. Like, ooh, how often does somebody drop? Ooh, how often does somebody drop? Like you, like, bro, you'll we make music, like we cook up, so we know, we can have a conversation about what's good and what's bad, right? And it wasn't always like that, bro. Like, um fans fans of hip hop, like when I was just first starting to fall in love with music, they could talk to you about the music. Like they couldn't break down the samples, but like we would talk about like lyrics, and shit like that. Or the rock people would talk about the guitar parts or how fast somebody was playing the drums, or they would get into their lyrics too. Like the conversations was about the music, or for like rock concerts it was about how loud the concert was, right? But fucking now you go in, like the Drake and Kendrick beef is a perfect example, right? Like, you seen all Drake's fans what they say. Like, Kendrick kept on making these awesome songs, and then their response was, yeah, but he's not gonna make nothing that's gonna play in the club. You know what I mean? He's not gonna make nothing that's gonna stay on the chart. Like, there is, like, the conversation is about the you know the business of it, right? And if the business of it is fake to manipulate an algorithm, then there's no real connection there, right? There's no like story being told. Like the last time you had the last big star to come out was Cardi B, right? And the reason why she stuck was because she had a story. You know what I mean? Like, you listen to the intro of her album, even though it's like a direct fucking, like, just a shameless, like, let's call it what it is. It's a shameless bite of Dreams and Nightmare. Like, a shameless bite of Dreams and Nightmares. Right? She wanted to go in there and make her own Dreams and Nightmares. But when you listen to what she is saying, there is a story there. You know what I mean? And then you go throughout that album, like that album is a really fucking quality music album. Like, all the production is dope. She's telling you her story, fucking, like, songs like like the song where she's talking about she went through her man's phone, and how crazy she is. Like, she made all these songs that women could relate to. They seen her as an avatar, right? And it made sense, and it took the country by storm. And the poor lady scared to make another album again because nobody nobody's brought her a good enough script yet. you know Adrenaline says it seems like there have been two primaries now, because Nas, Killer Mike, Lupe, and Eminem are all putting out music that rivals their best work. I mean, Killer Mike put out his best work. Like, that's what's up. I don't listen to Logic. Nas's new stuff is good, but I wouldn't call it his best work. Or to even say that it rivals it, it just more cements him as like as the best MC, right? He just 100% like made his case for best MC, and he did it with music, right? Like most people would give it to, like Jay-Z or Tupac would be like two important, like you would have that debate. But if you just talk about like you look at like you look at all the parameters that people have, like longevity, you know bit of versatility, and just being able to continue to say shit. Like Nas's albums continue to say shit, bro. Like 40 side, even his braggadocious shit, like Meet Joe Black. Like there's still there's still shit being said. So now the old heads rule just like they did their prime. I think what it is the when you have no new stars, you have to then put the money and the budget behind your legacy artists, right? Like Missy came out and did her tour, like almost 100% lip syncing, right? But the money that was spent on that show, my God, it didn't matter. It didn't matter, bro. Like me and my girl left that shit, and we were like, was she lip syncing? Like, yeah, she's lip syncing, but you didn't fucking care because it was pure pageantry. She came out there like MC Hammer. There were 50 dancers on the stage, all in Mega Man costumes, and these crazy like 8K screens, and the sound was impeccable. The sound was impeccable, and bro, when we pulled up, they had I counted when we pulled in, there were 16 18 wheelers. I'd never seen like that much like gear and shit for a single show. You guys know the easy way to time stretch a sample in your MPC? Like if you just go to program edit. But this is only for controller mode. Like if you do this, the standalone that doesn't have enough power to do this. But bro, don't sleep on Warp. So you just take this and just use your ear, right? And adjust it, and when you get it to loop, it'll stay with whatever the BPM of your song is. Like don't like whenever I see people try to use Warp, they always get too like lost in the math of the shit, right? And that's what people mean, like that's what people mean when they say use your ear. What they're saying is like, yo, stop like it's a lot faster to just listen to it and turn the knob until it sounds the way that you want, right? That's all people are saying. And if that kicks your ass, why you're getting mad at people telling you to use your ears is they're like kind of pointing out that your fucking ears suck, but it's the fastest way to do it. I'll show you a visual trick, right? If you go to go to sample edit and Just you want to chop to where you to where your actual beginning of the sample that you want to use is, and then when you go back into program edit, if you must, you know, be visual, you can just line up where you want like your wave with the bar. So say like right here, you wanted it to loop, you can then just watch as this bar constricts and it gets in the ballpark. Something like that, right? Maybe. What's up, chat boy? I have my 15-minute time stretch. Got you. I think Lizzo is the closest things to this generation's Missy. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. I think the thing about Missy is she do everything, bro. She make beats, write songs, sing, dance, do the visual creative stuff, you know. Missy and Timberland created corny rap for the dumbed down masses. What's up, State Trooper Billy Bonkers? Appreciate your insightful take. Remember when bozos were comparing the baby and Lil Wayne just for his tour to get canceled? Yeah, people like to jump out the window early, bro. They're really it's I don't know, like those type of hot takes with generational stuff. It just seems like people are uh kind of just kind of anxious to see like the stuff that they're a fan of get the accolades that the legacy artists have. But that shit takes a long time. Any new drum kits coming for me? Nah, not right now. I'm not inspired to make drum kits. Some famous artists behave like vampires. Yep. I mean, some non-famous artists behave like vampires too. I don't think it's a fame thing. I think it's an artist thing. Artists are very entitled and very delusional. Like, like you meet a like I don't know if you guys like I don't know how many of y'all like try to actually produce, not just like make beats, right? But like try to actually produce. And when you work when you work with an artist, especially like the a lot of times the more talented that they are, they have this fucking notion that just by them contributing their part of the art that all these great things are supposed to happen to them just by them doing their part of the art, when all the good stuff that happens to an artist is a product of you know going out and being seen, being advertised, having money spent, doing visuals, connecting with people so that they like your music. You know what I mean? Like a perfect example is like all these hoe ass people that get on their Twitter and be like, yo, it's so crazy how my homeboys will support Lil Wayne but they won't support me. It's like, yeah, bitch, we support Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne has fucking given us 20 years of classic hip-hop records. What the fuck have you given us, bro? What have you given us? You don't even pay to get your song mastered, dog. You know what I mean? You don't even got a DistroKid account, but because we went to class, I'm supposed to share your SoundCloud link, right? What? No. No, bro. No. It's a special kind of narcissism a lot of artists have. Yeah, bro. Well, I mean, your contributions as a producer should be overlooked. You know, you shouldn't like you're a producer. You shouldn't be looked at. The only producers who are, especially if you're a beat making producer, bro. Like the only producers who are I don't know why we still are confused about this. The only producers who are known are the motherfuckers who don't make beats, right? Like they're the people who work with huge teams, and in the process of working with these huge teams, they produce the catchiest, biggest, best sounding hits. You know, your contribution as a beat maker don't fucking mean shit until the artist is on one of these big, catchy, amazing sounding hits. You know, it's like we want to be just as known as Dr. Dre, but what does it take to be Dr. Dre? It takes fucking 15 other people, right? And like y'all got mad at Rick Rubin for telling you the truth, and you missed it. And you missed it. You missed it. He gave y'all the game, and you're all like, but I make beats. I make beats. Rick Rubin's a culture vulture, man. Like, no, bro. Like, you got this job description all fucked up. You got it all fucked up. Some artists acts like their rhymes are everything. Their rhymes are everything, bro. If rappers' rhymes weren't everything, then we wouldn't fight each other for placements. You see what I'm saying? If the beats were everything, if the beats were more important than the raps, then it would be the other way around, right? It would be like you have to go and fight over producers, but nobody fight, especially not today, especially not with the beats we make today, bro. Like like you like the reason the only reason yeah, it's crazy. Without the beat it ain't popping, bro. Fucking it's fucking like, listen, Snoop's only number one song on Billboard is Drop It Like It's Hot, right? And that's probably one of the worst beats he's ever rapped on. But everybody remembers the fucking hook. Not because it's got that goofy ass 808 pattern on it, or because the chords went bing bing bing. It's because of Snoop. It's because it's fucking Snoop Doggy Dog, bro. Pharrell killed that beat. Okay, I mean, if y'all say so, bro. If y'all think that Drop It Like It's Hot that beat was going to that Pharrell could have gave Drop It Like It's Hot to, Lil Wayne or somebody else, and it would have done the same thing, then God bless you, bro. Y'all should make beats with more. Y'all should make songs with more rappers. You should make you should make songs with more rappers. Like fucking 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 Snoop Dogg rhymed on Ain't Nothing But a G Thing. Snoop Dogg rhymed on Deep Cover. Snoop Dogg rhymed on Vato. Vato was a better Pharrell beat than fucking Drop It Like It's Hot. You know what I mean? Yo, definitely don't forget the session bassist that makes more money playing in church than he does in fucking making platinum records. That's a fact, bro. What key is this in? Yeah, no, it's definitely a team effort, but it's a team effort to make a product that is not going to have your face on it, right? And that's what I don't understand about like the perspective of producers need credit or what fucking ever, bro. The only producers that you know are the producers who rapped. Those are the only ones that you really know, except for Metro Boomin. You know what I mean? Metro Boomin is probably like the most famous producer that don't rap. But you think about all the producers that are huge. Like you go Timbaland, you go Havoc, you go RZA, you go Alchemist. You know what I mean? Like when you really start like when you really start to think about it, it's first album Alchemist came out with it. He's rapping on the lead single, and it's one of the best beats that he's ever made in his life. Like no, we're counting Tim as rapping. Tim rapped, bro. It's like, bro, what are the biggest songs of one of the biggest songs of all time? Like, baby girl, and a man from the big VA. Like, bro, put that song on. Put that song on from with people from that generation. Put that fucking song on. See what happens. It's the same response as back that ass up, bro. It's the same fucking response. And you know why you know who fucking made that beat? Timberland. I'm the man from the big V. Hey, come. This is what I gotta say. and you're like, how is he rapping? How is he rapping to his hi hats? Fucking Hit Boy rap. Kanye raps. And then you sit here and you be like, I just don't understand why the rappers are more popular. It's like, bro, because it's like football players and NBA players, bro. We could see their face. Like we could see their face. You like you want it to be one way, but it's the other, bro. Like people need to see your face. It's the reason it's the reason why all the fucking it's the reason why all the like the pro producers whose face you didn't see that like got on YouTube, you know what I mean, and they got all pissed off at like at like people who were making tutorials and stuff, because the people who were making tutorials, we could see their face, and they got more popular, and now all of a sudden the people whose face that we could see, we could fucking sell, you would buy stuff from them. Why? Because you could see their fucking face. You know, nobody's gonna care about your beat if they can't see your face. Nobody's gonna care about your beat if they can't hear your voice. You know, or if you can't have the rapper rapping about how awesome your beat is. Your beat by itself literally does nothing. It has to be it has to be co-signed. It has to be co-signed. Yeah, joint albums, joint albums will get it there. We need some one shots now. Yeah, like I seen people like I seen people in the MPC group, like they were like fucking bagging on this fucking one dude, and he knew his shit. I could tell he knew his shit, and he worked in the industry too. And then he had to make a video, like he had to make a video, fucking talking about his name, and he told about the two alien. He told about the two monikers that he had produced under, and both of those monikers had fucking made heat that I had thoroughly enjoyed in my in my lifetime, and in the course of being a fan of hip hop and shit, right? And people were people like just randos were able to like overwhelm that and challenge it and call it weird and call that whole energy corny, and that's what happens when people don't see your face. There's two classes, right? There's people who fucking show their face, there's people who make their voices heard, and then there's people who sit at their machines and they make beats, and you have to have some like personal accountability, because you're smart enough to see the path, right? And that's the path that you want to be on, but you don't want to do the work to be on that path. You just want to do what you want to do. If you just simply do what you want to do, right? Especially in the arts, if you just do what you want to do, you're not going to be like recognized more or at the same level as the people who do what people want them to do, because at the end of the day, it's not a selfish pursuit, right? If you just make music for you, then you make music for you. But if you want to be seen for doing it, you got to show yourself doing it. What's up, DL? Havoc dropped a couple solo projects. It just wasn't at a time when it was like I've definitely listened to at least one Havoc solo project for sure. Rappers are always up front. I was talking more about the work done behind the scene to make the record happen. Yeah, I thought Havoc had plenty of that's a good bass. Yeah, Roland is definitely giving that vibe for sure. I hate you now for bringing it to my attention. How much different does your beat sound when you switch DAWs? It depends on it depends on what you think we're talking about, right? So like like my Ableton Live beats sound completely different from my Studio One beats, and my Studio One beats sound completely different from my MPC beats, right? But it's not because of like the fucking sonic characteristics of the DAW. It's because of how I work in each DAW and the controller that I use. Like using a push makes me create certain kind of arrangements and certain kind of like the so like on an MPC it's like on an Ableton push my transitions will be like they'll lean more into drum fills and I will have more like hi hat variation and shit like that, or I'll do different 808 patterns, right? When I work inside an MPC, my shit sounds like this, like I will because I will like AD asked like why didn't 16 levels of bass, because I'll always try to do a one note bass line because I prefer to have all of my music inside of the MPC, like all of my sounds. I prefer to use one one bank of pads, and I think of those as like tracks for my beats. and if I needed like, and if I wanted to do like a bass turnaround and I could do it with only two notes, then I would just make those notes other, other pads, right? Whenever I work with MPC, I purposely like think in a restrictive way because that's the way I've always used it. And in Studio One, my beats sound like a lot more open and bass heavy and stuff like that because I have like this amazing fucking mixing doll. And when I'm working in Studio One, I'm mixing the beat and writing it and mixing it and writing it, mixing it and writing it. When I work inside Ableton Live, I'm more writing, so it's a little bit more detailed. And then in here, it's more simple, you know. My beats differ most if I have a keyboard. That makes sense. Yeah, bro, that makes sense. Yeah, I agree with you. Tactical, 100%, all day. People say new NPCs sound like DAWs because they have more headroom than MPCs, right? So if I took this MPC and put it into standalone, and I put an MPC 2500 here in standalone, and I cranked both of their outputs, the this is going to be way louder because it's 24-bit and it has more, more space, which lets you put put the sounds into slots, the same slots mix wise as you do in a DAW. When I make a beat on the MPC 2500, I don't I gotta like I can't always put the kick and the snare like exactly where I want them, and that forces the beat to sound different. I don't know when the MPC 3 is supposed to drop. I don't like that anymore. E. Did I give up on Studio One? No, I didn't give up on Studio One. I still love Studio One, but I don't want to like. I don't want to like make beats on stream with Studio One. I don't want to like sit and look at the screen like this. You know, if Studio One if the Studio One software was inside the MPC, I would use the MPC. Still. Tweak what on the semi dial? Let's see what we got it. What am I doing? I still can't believe Studio One doesn't have 16 levels. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. They should definitely have it. What else can we do here? It needs menacing string, bro. It needs menacing string. Some type of menacing string. It needs menacing string or or like cool spacey synth. Where's my track lib? Where's my shit at? Do I have any? Where's my collections? Maybe a texture. No, not that kind of texture. That kind of texture. Shit, bro. Fuck it. That's what it needs. The little random samples. What samplers? Hold on. Hold on. Keep that. Let me see something. Where the fuck is that coming? Oh my god. Stand by a second, sir. People don't sample movie quotes anymore. Dude, I have a whole fucking beat tape of face off quotes. But I haven't listened to those in a while. Where they at? I made a Castor Troy.
Well, I think you better pull the trigger, because I don't give a fuck. I'm ready for the big ride, baby. better hit me, Sean, because you only got one bullet left. So do you. Wow. We've got something in common. We both know our guns.
This little fucking little psycho MPC run I went on was pretty cool. That was when I was doing all the experiments. Those beats were MPC into the SSL Big Six, and that's when I realized I didn't really like the Big Six. I tried a bunch of shit. I sent beats from the MPCX through and recorded them through the 2500. Now, those beats were MPCX, USB into the SSL Big Six, and stemming it out on the Big Six, and then recording the wave file into Studio One. And then just dragging it from the arrange window into this folder. That's why these are all waves. Oh my god, bro. That fucking beat makes me want to cry, bro. I can't believe I made that beat. I haven't heard that beat since the day I made it. Oh my god. That's a fucking beauty. I'm scared to play the rest. I feel like that. I don't even want to hear anymore. CMP, how do you keep track of what you sample, where you got it from, when you chop samples for your beats? I don't, you know. I don't. I just you know, just do it. I just do it. It's more fun that way. I made a song called Windows Vista. I made a song called 441, which is a infamous highway in Florida. And I made a song called Seminole Casino, which is an infamous casino that is on 441. Well, why did I... I've not played you a 2500 beat yet. These are all MPCX beats. This beat smells like dark liquor. It definitely does. It smells like the Seminole fucking casino, bro. The Seminole casino smells like liquor. This was MPC 2 bus into the MPC 2500, right? And then I cranked the gain on it. I didn't clip it or anything, but I just cranked the gain on it, and then went from the MPC 2500 and tracked it into the DAW. Why'd I do the stare like that? Why'd I do the little ghost tap 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 tap? As a kid with the tap tap tap. Why'd I do that? I wish I want to shift the kicks late in the beat, bro. Ever since I got obsessed with this is like using controller mode is such a fucking problem for me, bro. Because ever since I got obsessed with like stealing AJ Hall's grooves, yo, I be stealing AJ Hall's grooves, bro. I don't care, bro. I don't care. I bought the pack. And I'm fucking taking them kick patterns, bro. I fucking took them shits and just did that ski beats method where he fucking chops up the sample, and I pretty much like, I don't know. It's just a bar. Like once I seen the way that his playing is nudged behind the beat, I was just like, okay. I mean, I seen it now. I remember to do that. So shout out to AJ Hall for fucking being an amazing fucking drum player. Like all the other beats I played you, they all sound good, but they're like you hear like the way the kick is. But a fucking like a 2500 beat. These are my MPCX. This is all my MPCX folder, right? So this is everything that I do on the MPCX. And then we got these little babies here, hybrids. What do we do here? That one was fun. Not my favorite. good one. That was a good one. Orlandus, what's up, bro? Yeah. How long you been producing for, Jax? Bro, that's the that's the fun part, you know? Like that's like that's what I like about making beats on MPCs because instead of like yo, like in Studio One, I got way too much responsibility. Like that's why I would split like my beat making sessions up between like fucking samples, you know, like making samples and then making beats with the samples because you got too much responsibility. You open up Studio One and you just like you gotta get some chords going. You gotta put a melody together, you know, and then you gotta dress it up and everything. But if you're taking samples from music that was already recorded perfectly, then sound selection's a lot easier. You know? Yo, but on God, that is why the MPCX the MPCX is the shit, or just the MPC period, because all you gotta do is you get whatever, like, bro, I just get whatever sample I want. I go to program edit, and it tells me the key right there. It tells me the key right there, and I'm just like, all right, I'm in B, boop, put everything in B, boop. You know. No, I use Logic to stem out now. Logic is the only one that sounds good to me, to be honest. Logic, and that's the other thing. Logic is mad convenient because it's so fast. It's super fast, bro. the groove jacking, ski shit stuff is pretty dope. Yeah, bro, it's fire. It's just like if you make beats on a like on a computer, you don't really like finger drum. It's the only way to practice getting a groove. You know what I mean? Because you like when you practice finger drumming or practice an instrument, period, you play other people's shit. But if you don't play and you want to get better, you have to play other people's shit. And if you play by sampling and nudging shit on the grid, then you gotta nudge other people's shit. The way that theirs is arranged. If they do, it needs to. Yeah. The stem separation that'll be the next thing that gets added though. They're just probably waiting to have the best sounding one, because everybody's got it first, and it's still kind of ass, bro. Like you don't hear like a whole bunch of hits being made with that shit. Like if you could have a stem separated sample, like think about it like this, bro. If you could have a stem separated sample, right? You can only choose between two. You could either make a beat with a stem separated sample, or you can make a beat with the best, like church playing bassist, right? What would you rather make a beat with? You'd rather make a beat with the bassist because that shit is going to sound awesome. The stems don't sound awesome yet. Finale. I didn't even pay attention. Do you nudge your bass too, or just quantize and nudge? I nudge everything now. And the way I do the bass is I do it by ear. So like when you have like if you copy the if you copy the bass on top of the kick, like if you use the same exact timing, the kick the like it's harder for the transient of the kick to stand out. So what I do is I highlight all of these, and I listen for when I can. For me, it's like hearing the kick a little louder, and then once I hear that pop from the kick, then I let it go. Like, but you don't want it to be too pronounced, right? If you do this, listen to that, and then listen to this. All right, and now listen to this. Oops. You can like if you focus, I think everybody can hear that, but you have to focus on it. But if you A and B them, because like you can hear it, like you can hear it all the way. Like if you put it all the way out here, like all the way out here. You want it to sound like you want it to sound like it's you make it I push it as far away from the kick as I can without it sounding like two sounds. What's crazy is that sounds amazing. And that like on the piano roll it looks egregious. Like look at like bro, that's almost like yeah, it's more than a 30-second note over. Is that shit is that's just way over, bro. We got to get an Akai award for this MPC lineup. They went in too hard. I can't lie. Yeah, no, these are they're incredible, bro. They are incredible, and they're just gonna keep making it better for a little while, which is crazy. I'm going to apply that to the one I'm working on tonight. I've been trying to get it right because the bass is the star of the production for this one, but I just need the kicks to do their job. Yeah, bro, just shift it over. Just shift it over. That's That's the secret, like, to making it sound good. What's up, Touchtone? Do I use ghost notes when I'm programming drums? Yeah, my favorite thing to do, like with ghost notes, is like if I have a slow beat like this. I need to. Oh, I know what I do. Okay, yeah, this is how I do it. I was gonna delete all these. Hold on, four. This is command copy, 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 and then we'll go here first. And all right, so we'll do that one here. Get these boys. With the Mallow Mars. Fuckers. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know why this won't delete itself. That's really insane. Okay. We got you. We understand where you're coming from. Oh, this is not working. I just gotta do this. There we go. Copy into sequence 2. Copy into sequence 3. Copy into sequence 5. Copy into sequence 6. That was yo. Oh no, he's got me on with the DNC. He's got me doing the he's got me doing the murder music backup for fucking Mindy Kaling and shit. That's what's up. All right, y'all boys. I'm gonna try to beat this fucking little blue baby in the woods. Actually, it's a giant in the woods. On goddamn Wukong. Because I don't know. I've never played a fucking I've never played a game this hard before. I don't play like Elden Ring or the mother roll around on the ground and use a sword game. So shit's fucking me up, bro. This shit's fucking me up. It's fucking me up, bro. So bad. So bad. So bad. I suck so bad at these kind of games. And I beat I whooped like the first little wolf boss. And it took me 2 sessions to understand how to play this fucking game. And it was such a I was like cussing out the TV. Like I fucking won that fight. I was like, yeah, bitch. Fucking stupid wolf. Take your weapons and your magic powers. It's all timing like old school Punch Out. Yeah, bro. I never like I play like Arkham Asylum and shit. So it's like they tell you, or like Spider-Man, like they tell you, they're like, okay, you gotta push Y sometime, like sometime now you might want to. It'll work out better for you. This shit is all like artistic, and they do like little fake out moves to try to get you to push B at the wrong time. Like no game I play try to get you to push B at the wrong time. Like all the games I play, they're like, yo, press B, press B, press B. Something really cool is gonna happen. You get to see another cutscene. Just keep on pressing B. Like I had no idea how lame I was until I played this game, bro. Yeah, VR makes me dizzy too, bro. I tried to play that shit one time, and that shit did not work out. They gotta like, they gotta like put, they gotta like put a fake nose in there for you, so you can have, so you don't get lost in the sauce. Like, I used to go to tournaments for fighting games. The Blockbuster Golfing Games 2-time champion. 90s arcade culture was dope. Yeah, bro. That shit was that shit was a time. Blockbuster Golfing Games, State Road 84. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, bro. Y'all keep it simple. I appreciate you tapping in on stream. Keep it simple. Don't be basic. We'll see you on.